Hello again, friends. Welcome back. So today's video is primarily going to be a market vlog where I'm going to prep and show you the during and chat a little bit about the after of an in-person market that I did. It was a local one and it was a pretty small one, like only about 20 vendors. But yeah, it was a really fun event and I'll talk more on that later. But that's going to be mainly what this vlog is about. Now, everything here was recorded back in like late November to December. So I'm talking to you from the future now because it is literally the end of February that I am recording this voiceover and editing the video. So forgive me for being this late. I know I don't necessarily need forgiveness, but you know, I really wanted to get this out before, but hey, better late than never, right? So yeah, this is kind of what we'll be doing in this video. It's just like prepping products. I'll be chatting about how I'm feeling, about all this other stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This will be just kind of like a little journey for me of trying something new, bringing you along with me. And yeah, should be fun. Should be stressful, should be a wild ride, definitely up and down, but we're going to get there anyway. Right now, I am just kind of assembling these little display grids that I'm pretty sure if you watch any like convention vlogs or Artist Alley type vlogs that you will literally see everyone have. So I caved and got it too. I actually unboxed this in my last vlog, but I'm actually taking some time to assemble now with no help from Zach. He is calmly playing Kenna Bridge of Spirits in the background, as you can see, but no matter. I just kind of wanted to set it up and see how it would look and how it would fit on the table that I already have. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and voiceover Sully will be back to catch up with you soon. Hello. I have been doing a lot. I got a massive order last night, which was really nice because I was having a pretty rough evening, and then I saw that I got an order for like a bunch of items from Hawaii. So if that's you, thank you so much. You literally made my night. I did need to prep some stuff for it, and I was like, well, I need to prep stuff for this market I'm doing anyway, so two birds, one stone, right? So right here, I've got a little pile of seconds, just ones that didn't really cut right or print right or something, that I'll put into the mystery oops bags. And then I also have a bunch of sticker sheets, both waterproof and regular matte paper, to cut the corners of. So that's what I'm gonna be working on next. Just so I can have it all prepped and ready to go. And then I'll also be grading them at the same time. So I didn't necessarily grade all of them I only really put the ones that were like obviously messed up aside. And so I gotta go through and grade them again just to make sure that the quality is up to my liking. Yeah, so I did the Sweet Dreams sticker sheet. I did the Doodle sticker sheet. And then I did the Koroak sticker sheet. Yeah, I got a few more things I need to do, but we will tackle them. I'm using Radia's printable planner from Patreon. I love it, it's super cute. Yeah, so I also made some more reused mailer stickers because I reuse mailers, but I want to let people know why their package is coming in like a used mailer. So it's just a little sticker to let them know that it is reused. Otherwise, what else happened? I got another order this morning for my Witchy Vibes tote bag from Lily. So thank you so much if you're watching this. We gotta package that up too, but I'm really excited to package up 2 orders. Orders have been going off this week. I've already gotten like 4 or 5 orders. So like this Black Friday sale is coming in clutch. But it just makes me happy to pack orders and get stuff to people, so yeah. It's really exciting being able to share my art with the world. I do gotta update my like shop map where I like fill in all of the states that I've shipped to. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I don't really think I have anything else to update you guys on. I've been doing a bit of painting, which I probably have already shown you in this video, and I really enjoy those paintings. So far, I've made my 2 bird paintings into cards, which I love them. They're pretty cute. And I, of course, because my brain exclusively works in 3s, I am planning on doing a 3rd bird painting. So this one's a blue jay, and then I did a cardinal, and then the last one is going to be a hairy woodpecker. These are just fun studies for me to learn about birds and their anatomy and their colors, and also to practice a little more with gouache and just like the different textures that I can achieve that way. And yeah, I don't know, what do you think? I think that's all that I have for you for now. I'm going to get to grounding a bunch of corners because my brain just cannot deal with a regular corner for some reason. I also just think it looks and feels nicer anyway. But yeah, so we will cut these and then I'll put them into this bin that I've been using to kind of keep my finished product that I know I'm going to take with me and like is good quality. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, wait, I wanna... Was this the one we opened? I don't think it matters, I guess.
Well, that one, it has tape, so...
It is like so pretty. I got the satin touch finish. So that's why it's like extra like smooth. It's a matte, but it's smooth.
Yeah. It's a good hand feel and weight.
It's a thickness. It's a really thick, look at that. There's no bend. It's no bend to that. That's a card.
No, that's a card stock. That's like a playing card.
Yeah, that's like a nice playing card. Yeah.
Like really nice. Like a game card. That's like pretty cool. That's
pretty high quality. 10, look, you got the QR code, so you just fucking boom, whip your phone out, get the camera.
All right, you want to see this?
All right, yeah, let's see it. Let's see the reveal of the banner too. I made it the same. Let's leave a business card out for comparison. Branding.
I was here on the floor too much.
Oh my god. That is so fucking cute. That looks pretty damn good.
Put it up on this table? We could like move this.
Yeah, we can hang it. You know what I've seen people do? They use fishing line so it's invisible.
Well, we gotta flatten it.
Yeah, that's true.
It would fit on this table pretty well.
Look at this pencil texture on the illustration. Like you can see that pretty well. Dude, this is legit. That's fucking legit as hell. You see, I got the website up there too. That's fancy. It's pretty easy to like spell everything too, obviously. So it's like everything looks good.
Yeah.
Do you like this you like this font? That's my handwriting.
Yeah.
I like made my own font too.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's what I've been using. So it's like cohesive.
It's a nice touch too, you know. It's very expressive.
This like camera does no quality for the colors actually. Does like no justice.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's actually really like not. That has a
this needs to
let's film it during tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see this during the daytime. But the first reaction, it could not have come out better. 10 out of 10. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit better look at these. I absolutely love them. They came out super vibrant and super clear. Has a really nice soft matte finish, so it just overall has a really nice feel to it. It also has the rounded edges, which I like because pretty much everything in my shop has rounded edges. I don't like sharp corners. And yeah, it's super, super, super thick paper. There's like no give to that, no wobble, which I love. My past business cards were just made at home with cardstock, so this is definitely a level up. But yeah, I love this so much. I'm so, so happy. I ordered 500 of them, so I was like, they better come out good, and thankfully they came out absolutely perfect. I could not have imagined it any other way. So yeah, overall, I am feeling good about this. Feeling really good about these. Hello, friends. Oh, I look so official. I look corporate right now. Meanwhile, I'm in like a super baggy t-shirt. That's my idea of corporate. Anyways, it's been a little while since I vlogged because I've kind of been going through it. Today's Thursday, December 2nd. We're in December now, so happy December. I've kind of been going through it. Let me put you down for a second. Hold on. There we go. So I haven't been vlogging much, again, because I've just been going through it mentally, emotionally. Basically, it's been mostly kind of like my stresses with selling my stuff in person. I'm really excited for it. It's in about 2 weeks now. But the only thing is that I get really stressed when it comes to product making because first, my Cricut isn't cutting the way it is. I probably already mentioned it only a million times in this vlog. And again, my printer isn't printing right either. So I've just kind of been frustrated about that. And then that kind of bled into me having several mental breakdowns and like, you know, imposter syndrome just kind of like taking over me again and just kind of not being, hold on, the lighting is horrendous. Let's fix this real quick. As I was saying, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just been really stressed and feeling insecure in my own art and like my artistic voice and like my purpose and what does my art mean? I don't know, all that stuff. And it's not like I wasn't inspired to draw. I was still making art. I was still painting, sketching, drawing, all that stuff. And I was still enjoying it. It was just, I just felt sad. And I definitely think it comes with seasonal depression and regular depression and anxiety. But I'm getting through it and I'm feeling better now. And I'm not going to force anything on myself. I was trying to see if I could order some prints like to be made outsourced, and I don't think they would arrive in time. And that also stressed me out because I was like, what art is like good enough to get professionally printed? Because like what would sell? So I'm gonna stay away from that for now. Maybe after the market is over, going into 2022, sometime then when I feel more confident or like have more stuff to get printed, I'll do it then maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to keep trying to work with my printer. I think it's the paper specifically that's like not doing great. I think it's mostly the printer, honestly. But the paper might have something to do with it as well. So I'm just going to keep trying and see where it takes me. And if I can't get the quality where I want, I'll just drop the price a little bit, but still sell prints because obviously that's one of my main things. I have some stickers made. Let me show you something. So my Cricut is doing fine with matte stickers, but not so much glossy stickers, which sucks. But let me show you. I made stickers out of my cute animals. So I have this one that's the like rad duck. And I have the little froggy cat. And I have this cute deer. So I made those stickers successfully at home. I also plan on selling my magic cat and witchcraft stickers. And whatever's left of my Boba Vamp and Life and Death, like butterfly skull stickers. I don't know how many more stickers I'll be making before then, because who knows if my Cricut will even cut them out. But I do have some sticker sets that are already made and sticker sheets that are already made, and I think I'm just going to bring what I have at this point. Yeah, I'm excited and still nervous, obviously still stressed, but I'm not gonna let that overcome me anymore, because I just get into the state where I just become like a potato in bed and I'm sad, listening to like Mac Miller sad music, and it's like, I'm not thriving when I'm like that, obviously. In other news, I'm really excited because I'm actually applying for Fan Expo Boston for next year. This is the application, nothing crazy, but I'm going to apply, send in the payment and the application tomorrow, and that should be really interesting. I really hope I get accepted because it's in August of next year, so I'll have plenty of time to prep. But I really, really want to do at least one convention next year. Hopefully I get to do 2, because there is Anime Boston, but that one's like a really huge convention. This one also is too. But they're both really big conventions, and I'm going to apply to both, and hopefully I get accepted into at least one of them so I can sell at a convention. And I think my art would probably do a lot better at something like a convention, because like I saw, obviously a lot more anime style games and like anime inspired stuff, whereas the market I'm doing in December in a couple weeks is just kind of like a general Boston woman-owned business market, and it's much smaller. It's really cute. I actually went to one of them like last week or something like that, 2 weeks ago, whatever, and it was so cute. I loved it. It was really intimate. It was like about 20 vendors, I think. So I'm excited to be doing that first, because that'll be a good practice run and just kind of like get me into the, you know, mindset of selling my stuff in person. I've done in-person events where I've kind of had to like sell things, not necessarily physically money sell, but like market myself, obviously, and like a group. But anyways, yeah, this is going to be my first experience selling, and hopefully I can do it at the anime conventions next year. So fingers crossed. I'm really excited. I really hope that everything works out. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. Not much more going on. I made a few more tote bags for the market. I got nothing else for you guys. Sorry. I'll check back in with you when I got some more stuff to say or show. So I was just reading the site for Anime Boston 2022. And it looks like for Artist Alley, says that they plan to offer the same spaces to the same artists who would have attended the one last year, because actually 2019 and 2020 were canceled. Wait, no, that's wrong. I meant 2020 and 2021 were canceled. So I highly, highly doubt that I'll be able to get a spot in this one, which is fine. Maybe I'll be able to go anyways. Maybe I'll get tickets for one of the days or something, just to like check out a convention. This one is in May, so it'll be a few months before Fan Expo, which is the one that I think I can get into, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. I doubt I'll get into this one, but if I do, that'd be sick. But if not, I'm not going to be salty, because I understand if there are artists that have been waiting literally 2 years to get here again. So yeah, just wanted to update y'all. So I tried again to see what's actually wrong with my printer. And so I did it on glossy paper, and it's still streaky. It's hard to tell on camera, I feel like, but yeah, you can probably see that. Still streaky. So it's not the paper, I have determined. Process of elimination, so it is definitely the printer. And then I looked it up, and I saw that most printers, including this one, has a life expectancy of like 2 to 5 years. I've had this printer for like 6. now, maybe over 6 years. So I think it's a shot. I guess I've had it since 2016. So it's been like a little over 5 years. So like it makes sense that it's not really working anymore. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. A little disappointed. But after doing a bunch of research, I think I'm going to get this one. I was a little worried. Sorry about the sirens. I do live in a city. Anyways, I'm going to get the Canon PIXMA IP8720 because it also prints in large format, so like 13 by 19, I think. And it would be really, really awesome if I could, you know, offer large poster prints, especially for conventions and stuff in the future. This one's $279, which, you know, it is kind of steep, but also if it works, that'd be amazing, and I'd have a printer for another few years that actually works. And yeah, the reviews about it are pretty good. I was thinking about Epson's, but I think I'm going to stick with Canon PIXMA because it's not that I didn't like how the Canon PIXMA I have worked, it just isn't working anymore, if you know what I mean. And I think I would get an Epson if I'm doing like sublimation, but I'm not right now. I just need regular prints. We're going to try this out and see. Hello. My hair is super puffy, super frizzy today. It is super humid and raining, and I've been out like all morning. So this is just what my hair is gonna look like right now. I could probably tie it. Look at this scrunchie my cousin gave me. It's of Aang. I think Appa, yeah, Appa's on here too. But it's starting to rip. Probably gonna use it anyways, but until its last moments.
No way you're in the neighborhood.
Sorry, I was modding for Zach's Twitch. It's pretty funny stuff. It's crazy. But I guess updates. I started watching this anime called The Blue Period. I'm literally on like episode 1. Yeah. I like it so far, and I'm not even done, so that's pretty cool. What else happened? Or what else is going to happen? I guess I gotta clean up my apartment today. I'm doing some tie-dye to give for gifts, and then also maybe for selling in my shop soon. That'd be pretty cool. So stay updated on that. And so yeah, I gotta clean up because there's tie-dye stuff everywhere. There's ornament making stuff everywhere. There's just like ornaments everywhere because we're still decorating. And I'll show you guys maybe a little bit of how our living room looks like once that's done. Yeah, it's pretty much all I got to say for now. I got a display for selling in person, so we're gonna set that up too. That should be pretty fun. My office is also kind of a mess right now. The studio is a mess right now too, so do not judge me for that because again, it is a very hectic time of year and we're doing a lot of stuff. So turns out I wasn't recording while I was setting this up, but it is done now. I was really confused. I apparently don't know how to read directions, but I figured it out and it looks pretty cool. I think it'll be perfect, honestly. Hello, good morning. It's December 9th, I think, yeah. I am back in the studio. I have not been here for a couple days at least now. I've just been super busy with work, like my regular day job work, my engineering job. Yeah, I've been really busy with that. I've been going into the office, setting up like labs and stuff. I don't know if you could hear that, but ignore it. But yeah, I did a little cleaning of the apartment yesterday because I didn't do it the other day when I said I would. Still in the process of like making a bunch of gifts and preparing gifts that we bought. So it's just kind of like the whole place is like decorated for Christmas, but then it's also a mess because of Christmas. So yeah, that's what's going on there. And I shouldn't say the whole place, really just like the living room and like the dining room and outside on my balcony. Otherwise, my room, my office / studio is a wreck. It is an absolute mess right now. And I've just been so busy, and it's tragic that I'm so busy because I have this market coming up. Yeah, it's a week and a few days from now. So yeah, we are stressed, but we'll get through it. Sorry if you can hear like the scratchiness and like the sleepiness in my voice. This is the first time I'm really talking today. But let me show you what this looks like. So this is what my one desk, let me see if I can focus a little more. Okay, yeah. This is what my one desk looks like right now. Not horrible, but I definitely gotta clean up some of the clutter. I found some more packages that I had packed up to like send to people and like P.O. boxes like literally back in like February, but I was like too shy to do it. So I have a few more stickers I'm going to include in like possibly seconds packs. I don't know. I don't really have that much more stuff for seconds packs, so we'll see. I have these stickers I want to give out as like freebies at the market, so I just kind of setting them aside. My business cards and tape and stuff. Some stuff I use for props for one of my last videos. This is me in the back. Hello. This is my iPad stand. My plants. This is a fake one for Christmas. And then some painting stuff, because I was painting the other day and then I never put it away. I gotta clean this. This is gross. Under's kind of a mess. Not horrible though. I just have a power strip that I want to use. Some stuff for work, so I don't look at that stuff. It's just all a mess. This is like some old art that I have and I want to look through. It's like a Cricut mat with like stickers that just like wouldn't scan and cut correctly. This printer has actually got to yeet out of here because I'm getting a new one delivered literally today. And then we go over here. There's a bunch of gifts on the floor. This is the stand I got though. Look at how cute it looks. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff going on here. And then this desk is it's a mess as well. My life is kind of a mess right now. But we'll figure it out. Maybe I should clean up a little bit now before sitting down and like getting some work done. Yeah, let's do that. Hello. So as you saw, I got this bad boy set up and it prints beautifully. I am gonna have to make a couple changes to like the files just because they're not as bright as before. But yeah, otherwise we're back in business. About 1 week to the event, so it is definitely rush grind time. I figured this would happen, of course, but yeah, I think we're in at least good shape to get going. It's kind of a mess in here because now I'm like actually analyzing what prints do I have, what prints do I want to sell and all. So we're just gonna get to it. I'm going to hopefully do a little bit of work doing that and then take a break for tonight and play some games. I've been spending a lot of time watching anime. But yeah, no shame in doing what you like, right? Yeah, let's get to it. Now we're talking. We got both printers going at the same time, putting in work. Hello. It is December 12th. 1 week from today, I'm tabling. We're in the moment where we're trying to figure everything out. I took the earlier part of the day off though, and I went out. Got this tea, so I'm gonna try this out. I came back to my studio being in a complete and utter mess. Just obviously doing lots of work, lots and lots of cutting and printing, and you know, I also just got a new printer, so I've also been test printing and having to configure like colors and stuff. But yeah, we're otherwise doing okay, surviving. I think we'll, you know, I also want to work on some gifts for family, because of course it is around the holiday time, so it's just kind of like stressful time all together. I'm hoping it's worth it, obviously, in the end. It'll be a good experience. Yeah, let's get to work. It's like 6:37, I think. I got burritos on the way home, so I'm nice and full and ready to keep watching some animes. Oh my god, I've been watching Fruits Basket, and it is so amazing. It's so like wholesome and just like, it really pulls on my heartstrings. I've just finished season 1, so I'm really looking forward to the rest of the 2 seasons. Anyways, yeah, I gotta get to work. Current state of my desk, it's not looking great, but I have some SZA prints in case there's any SZA fans out there. These are also my already cut cards that I'm going to score and fold. And this is what the rest of the room looks like, so it's looking pretty bad. Not even sure how I feel about this display, to be honest. The cards are kind of weird on there. Not sure where to put the stickers. Not sure what to do with this cube thing. Like, I'm really stressing right now. Definitely going to take some breathers, relax a little bit. Just kind of like one step at a time. If I can bring something to the market, that'd be better than not. I'm already tired. Okay, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, December 15th, I think. I just got out of bed. I didn't just wake up. I watched 2 episodes of Fruits Basket in bed. So I've been awake for a little bit, but now I'm up for the day. It's 9:21. I'm in the kitchen. I'm just about to make some food. I'm about to make some eggs and toast. And I also got some water heating up for some tea. So hoping to get a lot done today. Yeah, that's all I really got. I'll get back to you after having some tea and some food. You can probably tell I look crusty as shit. Yeah, I just woke up. I just got out of bed technically, so don't mind my crusty sounding and looking self. I'll be back to y'all in a little bit. Here's the spread, some toast with a fried egg. I've got some dairy-free butter for this side of the toast. Got my tea over here. It's this kind of tea, Red Refresh. It's like hibiscus, lemongrass. It's really like citrusy, and I like this in the morning. Yeah, I got my water, of course, and some animes to watch. I'm on like season 2, episode 17. I started this like a week ago. I fucking love it, to say the least. So I'll probably finish it in another few days. But it's so good. So good. Highly recommend. Anyways, time to eat before this stuff gets cold. So I finished eating breakfast, and now my next step is to finish these up so I can get them off my desk and packaged up. And then I'm going to work on cutting out the rest of my cards. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do one more layer. We are truly on that grind set today. I have cut all of these cards so far, so a bunch. I only have, I think, 6 left to cut. This is my setup right now. Watching anime while cutting definitely keeps me going. Now I'm going to go downstairs and put some laundry in. I'm gonna put some tote bags in the laundry so I can hang them up to air dry. I look really crazy. I just have no motivation to want to like do my hair or anything. It's just that kind of day. I just want to get some work done. I think once I get the tote bags washed, I get these cards cut and at least folded, because I think I'm gonna have to do another cutting session just to clean them up a little bit. That's usually what happens. Might take a shower in between then, just take a break. But yeah, we're getting through it, guys. I think we can actually finish pretty much all of the product that I want to have today, and then I just need to focus on the setup. So if we can finish today, which is Wednesday, or even tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, today's Thursday. Oh no, wait, it's not. Today's Wednesday. If I can finish everything Wednesday today, and then kind of like do last minute, last couple things tomorrow, that would be perfect. Let's get to it.
Much more to do while we are who you are, honey. You'll find, all mothers are queens, all women with dreams. Tonight the world is ours. Hey, we're gonna have that girl, my girl tonight.
Hello, friends. Today's Saturday, December 18th, day before my market. So I have a couple more things that I'm going to do. Just like maybe make a couple more tote bags, make price displays, like price tags, and that's pretty much all I have in mind right now in terms of what's left to do. I'll show you guys my display in like the next clip. But yeah, I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of my mindset going into this thing. I did cater my products a little differently than I would for like a Comic-Con per se, because I'm going to like a market. It's like a local market, just like a holiday market that anybody can come to, young, old, you know, all types of people. So I didn't necessarily bring anything fan art or really plan to do stuff like that, because I figured I could kind of mostly gear towards like my winter themed stuff, especially like my cards, prints and stickers, tote bags, and a few tie-dye shirts actually that Zach and I have been making. So I definitely am not like focused on like more anime stuff. There is some character art that I have in prints, but it's not as much the priority as my like more animal themed art. And Zach said yesterday that he feels like a lot of kids would probably be more interested in like the stuff that I do, rather than like stuff that other people might be selling there, like candles or earrings, you know, which is a good thing. I wasn't offended by that at all. I would love to work on like children illustration type stuff in the future, like at any point. So I definitely think that it's a nice thing to hear that, you know, I kind of have a different market going into this. Tonight is actually a full moon, so I think it's almost poetic that I'm kind of realizing this goal of being able to sell my work in person. This will be the first time, of course, and I'm just overall really excited for it to happen and come full circle with all the work that I've been putting in for months now. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Also, obviously a bit nervous, as one would be. I just hope that my social meter can last long enough. I get there at 10:30 to set up, and the event starts at 12. It's from 12 to 5. So a long time to be, you know, standing and socializing and trying to sell my stuff and like alert and aware. So I'm just hoping that I can mentally and emotionally handle that, but I'm sure I will. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll have Zach there to support me and help me out. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Really hoping that everything just goes well and that people like my stuff and I can expose more people to who I am and what I do. So I guess what's left for today, I'm going to make some tote bags. I'm going to make 2 of these skull and butterfly design ones, and then probably retire the screen to use for other designs. If I have time, I'll weed out another like witchy vibes design tote bags. I have already 2 cut, but I don't know if I'll have time to weed it out, but yeah, we'll see. It is like 3 o'clock right now, I think. Yeah, it's 3:20, so I have a few hours of work that I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna chill. Hopefully chill for a while. I really want to draw. I haven't drawn in like 2 weeks, guys. This is so sad. I feel so lost when it comes to, or I feel so like empty inside not drawing, but we'll get there. We will get there. But yeah, let's get to work.
We're gonna have one or two
Okay, I think I'm ready. I guess I gotta finish a few more labels. What?
What? You want me to film you behind it?
Oh, sure.
I can take a picture of you.
You wanna hold it? Alright, it's recording. How do I look?
Crazy.
Crazy? Okay, cool.
I look ready.
Good. This is the setup. We got pretty much everything we'll need. Banner looks pretty good, held up by weights. Okay, so here we got a rack with the totes and the shirts. We got this display for the cards. Got the sticker sheets up on here. I got a few different designs. Then we got some greeting cards and the price tag that needs to be taped on. Yeah, this little mini sticker. Free with a, how much did we say? I don't know. An arbitrary amount of money that I have yet to figure out. It's kind of like a bargain bin. Mystery bags back here. Got some stickers I just want to get rid of. So it's $1 each. Just kind of pick out what you want. Prints. Everything's looking pretty good. That's pretty much it. Business cards. Packed up, as ready as we can get, right? The rack is in the kitchen. The grids are ready to be taken. Not everything made it. Not everything that I was wanting to get rid of made it, but I think I'm just gonna make larger oops bundles that come with like a tote bag even. Right now we're going to go to bed. We are pretty much ready, about to go, or at least pack up the car. Fit for today, thrifted this sweater yesterday. Of course, gotta have the scrunchie to match.
We're gonna get to the third and goal at the Colts 7 without.
Empty boy.
Do that later. Let's get this stuff.
Okay, here we are. The last thing to get is the chairs, which Zach is going to get. So this is all my stuff. Let's get ready. How to use it? In the shots. 12:08, so the market has officially started. I've already made 3 sales, right? Technically, 3 separate sales. We lit. Made like, what, like $15? If that? Yeah, something like that. Hey, not bad. Only like another 100 to break even. Behind the scenes look. So we're hiding all our shit. Okay, we got a little less than an hour left. I sold quite a bit. I think we're doing pretty well. At the point where we're getting kind of bored. I like hold the camera like up here. I'm like, hello. Probably not a good view. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Emily was like, oh, so I want to see a picture of your stand after and like see it empty. I'm like, I had way too much stuff for it to look empty. But I sold out of one thing, which is cool, and almost sold out of another card. The Cardinal and the Penguin cards. So I guess I know that those are my better sellers. But going strong. We're at the last 40 minutes. A girl came and bought like
$45 worth of stuff. That was awesome. And she was like, you should charge more for your things. And I was like, because she was purchasing from like the bargain. This is like kind of like my bargain bin. And so they're pretty cheap. I do sell my stuff pretty cheap though, because it doesn't cost me much to make. But I think we did pretty good now that we are almost at the closing mark. I had a fun time. I'm really grateful for everybody who came and purchased, or even just took a business card and followed me after. Yeah, my heart is full. I'm very happy. 4:59, time to pack up. We did it. It's done. Let's take one last look at the before it gets taken down. Till next time. I'm going to pack up, get home, and then we'll do a recap either tonight, or if I'm too tired, we'll do it tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day. I'm going to do a recap pretty soon. I'm just kind of spending the morning and the day cleaning up, just cleaning up my whole apartment pretty much. But look what happened to me while I'm trying to clean up. How wonderful is this? It's like just my luck. Okay, let's get to cleaning this up too. Hello again. It's Sally from the future, or I guess present. Regardless, I basically forgot to record a recap right after the event, but here I am to do it now. You pretty much got the whole shebang in this video, from product prepping to the mental ups and downs that come with being a creative, my thoughts and feelings about the event and process, and as well as the payoff. Overall, as you can probably tell, I'm super happy with how the event went. After only a couple hours or so, we broke even, meaning we made back the amount of money it cost to table at the event. And that was a huge relief off my shoulders, because after that, it was just all profit that I can just invest back into my business, into making better products and new kinds of products as well. I was able to really get into the holiday spirit by jamming to some music while I sat around waiting for people to come up. And when there were people, they were just so friendly, and I am so grateful to anyone and everyone who stopped by my table, whether it was to buy something, to chat, or to compliment my work. And it makes me really happy to be able to spread my brand and my art to other people, especially in my local community. And I think that I was able to spread a bit of happiness and magic to some people as well, especially with like little freebie stickers or just kind of chatting about my creative process with some things. So it was just really amazing and surreal, honestly. It was just a great experience being able to sell my products in person, and I just truly felt connected to my work and, you know, kind of for the first time in a little while, like truly, really, really proud of my work. And yeah, because of that, I highly, highly recommend selling in person at local markets or artist alleys. So if you're an artist or crafter out there, like, and you're afraid of this, I think this is definitely a net positive experience overall. I'm glad that I documented it all for you to join me as Celion Studio takes the next step into the in-person selling world. And I'm sure this will be great for me to look back on eventually and kind of see how much I grow and just evolve as a person. As for what the future holds, I'm actually doing a few more in-person events this year. I am going to table at the Brighton Elks Lodge as part of the Brighton Bazaar event on April 10th, which is a Sunday. And I will also be tabling with the Boston Women's Market again on May 22nd at the Speedway in Brighton, which is the same place you saw me in this video. I'm still waiting to hear back about a possible market on April 21st and about Fan Expo Boston in August, so fingers crossed that it all goes well. I want to thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched it all, and if you watched to the end here, because this was one chunky video. I don't usually make videos this long, but I thought it was pretty fitting for all the content that I had for this whole process. And I think if I were to do some market videos in the future, maybe I'll split them up between prep and the actual event. But yeah, overall, I had a good time at the event. I had a good time editing this video for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed, and I can't wait to make more for you all. With that being said, that is the end of this video. Stay safe and stay creative, friends. Bye.
Oh.
Gotta edit that out.
Keep walking right in front of the light when I'm recording it. Like every time. You live right now?
I think I'm a little more comfortable behind the camera showing this kind of stuff off. We got this display. I don't think I actually set it up on camera because I think I forgot to record. I like to do at least some kind of annotation while I'm recording anyway, so I know what's going on. I know what to say, or just keep the original audio.
Get some good B-roll. The lights flickering too. I had
Yeah.
it so it focused on the lights.
If you keep talking while I'm talking, then I can't use the audio.